What's going on? Showtime here. Welcome to episode 4.
Scratch
I'm
that.
very
It's
excited.
actually episode 3. I'm an
So one of
idiot.
the things that I kind of need to talk about or need to get off my chest here before I really get rolling with videos and events and that kind of thing is why YouTube and why now, right? So for me, a lot of it, it's pretty. It could be intense or somewhat traumatic, I guess. So for me, I mean, it really all starts back like looking at early childhood, and I'll probably have to break this video up into a couple parts because I'll need to take a break. But I think looking at it is healthy and a healthy conversation to have. So I'll just get started, really. But if you're looking for a lot of sneakers and bourbon for this episode, not much here. Check out the shorts, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. The support has been really good. It's been a lot of fun for me. Um, well, I guess I'll just get rolling. Um, so I'm in Milwaukee now, right? But so starting out, I was born actually on a Monday morning, mid morning, in Ector County, Texas, Odessa, Texas to be specific, to a young mother and no name on the birth certificate listed for father. So that, I mean, that kind of tells you the cards I was dealt early. And I say that because it kind of plays into like early themes in my life. So my mother struggled, my biological mother, I want to be very clear, my biological mother struggled with addiction. And that has impacted my family's life, impacted my life, all things of that nature. And what really comes back to, and I know it sounds depressing, but I'm okay, I promise you, is early on in life, I really struggled with the sense of abandonment and things of that nature. But fortunately for me, my maternal grandfather, my biological mother's father, stepped in along with my great grandmother. So, which is interesting because they were at one time mother-in-law, son-in-law, and they were able to like come together and make a decision for myself and my sister and my brother and just kind of get us situated there. Now I say all that because those are things that get back to like that abandonment issue and like early feelings of like, am I good enough? Am I enough? And things of that nature. And so my grandfather made a decision for us to go from West Texas to central Wisconsin, small little town, Marshfield, Wisconsin, right in the middle of the state. And we were taken in by my great aunt and great uncle. I've had amazing parents, supportive, always showing up, loving, just like dinner at 5:30 every day, like just consistency, support, love. So those were kind of eye opening for me, right? Like this environment where it was safe and healthy and love existed, right? Um, so looking at that, yeah, there's just a lot there with that. But I say that now because looking at then moving to Wisconsin and having a healthy, safe environment was important for me because obviously for growing and feeling supported. So I got into this mindset of like always got to be the best, always got to, and that is very. It's not a healthy place to live. It's not a healthy place to live. Um, so early in my life, when I got into coaching or even started collecting sneakers, it almost would be obsessive, and like I would go too hard, too hard. You're like, I got to be the best. I got to be the best player. Got to be the best coach. Got to be, and it just wasn't. It wasn't good. I thought I was achieving and thought I was doing well and making people happy, and I wasn't happy. And then I was literally pleasing no one. And so I'm going to take a break here just to kind of, because that's kind of like the meat of like difficult, negative thoughts. And I know everyone's childhood is different, and everyone like trauma affects everyone different. I don't want to get too open and too specific, but just like those thoughts around addiction and how difficult that is, I'm aware and I understand, and like so like just want to be a safe place for myself and then for others, and just grow really. So I'm gonna pause here, and we'll pick up with this. Either way, I appreciate it. Stay tuned.
All right, back again. Showtime here. So yesterday, obviously had to regroup a little bit. And, like, not, I'm okay, right? But just like having those conversations and being honest and transparent is something I really believe in and I'm worked on. So with that said, like kind of all those like abandonment issues and that kind of thing. So always super competitive and but I say all that to come back around to like why YouTube, why now, right? I think, and sadly to say now is I feel like I'm cool enough at this point. I know that's a cliche or cheesy, but what I mean by that is like for the longest time, saw all these other individuals doing sneaker stuff or doing bourbon, and I watch it. They're great. I'm not. They do great stuff, and I was just like, I could do that, and I just never believed that I could do it or pull it off. So even just starting now, the last couple of weeks, and watching subscribers grow and things of that nature is like really cool to me, and it's encouraging. And so I don't need YouTube, I don't need social media, but I enjoy the engagement. And like what I've learned about myself is I'm really a relationship guy, and how important that is to me. And that's been took me a long time, but it's really good. I'm in a great place. Yeah, just it's good. And doing things in my life to maintain that level of peace that I have now, and really looking at ways to reduce stress. And so for me, this is a fun thing, and engagement is cool. And I think even if just a couple people watch it, that's a win in my book. And it's fun. It's supposed to be fun. I want to kind of show like what I do, and like all the time, all my friends, where are you eating? What are you drinking? What's the latest sneaker and that kind of thing. And I think the encouragement that I've gotten from friends and things of that nature have been overwhelming. And that's another reason, right? Like people telling me that there is potential there is fun. And so I say all that to say, like, stick around. Like, we're gonna do some stuff and get to some events, and I'm already working on a barrel pick, so that's off and rolling. So that's fun, right? That's the fun side. So I kind of want to let that in, show how that works, and really just share the ride with everyone. And I try to. I'm gonna try my best to show. As much diversity around whiskey, bourbon, and sneakers as I can, from the people I have on to the sneakers and spirits that we look at. So with that said, like episode 3, like 3 weeks in, it's been going great. Like YouTube is already telling me like we're hitting subscriber numbers, or I don't know, like the analytics, and I don't know how to read all that, but it's pretty good. I get the notifications, so that's cool. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate the likes, subscribes, whether it's Instagram, YouTube. It's fun. Really, and let me know like what you want to see. Like, do we want to see sneaker shopping, bourbon shopping? Do we want to see just reviews? Do we want to see just crazy limited stuff that I come across? So yeah, there's so many options. But either way, I'm excited. Let's do this. All right.